Morning,
project year after year. And when I say
Tim. Morning, Jesse. Daddy. Pound.
DICE leadership, I mean a majority of key decision makers at DICE, including the CEO of DICE, audio and art directors, and many other key development veterans. This development story is one that I've never quite had an opportunity of learning about until now. Throughout the development of the game, if at any point EA got their hands on this studio and the game, it would never see the light of day. This is the story of Arc Raiders, and how a studio born from AAA failures redefined how a game is made. The founders of Embark Studios, under the corporate umbrella of EA, felt constrained by the business and production models of large AAA development. Many core developers were tired of making Battlefield all the time and wanted to create a new original title, one that left the mold of Battlefield. Patrick Sutherland, the CEO of DICE, mentioned that when facing pressure to deliver a game on time, the common solution was to just put more people on it. This resulted in teams of 900 people, a process he called counterproductive to efficiency and to controlling quality. So, in late 2018 to early 2019, Patrick, alongside 5 industry veterans, left DICE and created Embark Studios in Stockholm, Sweden, just down the street from DICE. A significant but undisclosed portion of these early hires were veteran developers and executives from DICE and other parts of EA who were drawn to the new studio's mission. Their mission stemmed from the belief that large AAA development had become stagnant and creatively stifled, prioritizing safe sequels and franchises over new ideas. And this is a not so uncommon belief from those in leadership positions at big companies. I mean, just take a look at the story behind Expedition 33, where the same thing happened, just a couple of developers left Ubisoft due to the same exact reasons. Not only did Embark Studios now have the creative freedom to make whatever game they wanted, they also had technical freedom as well. You may have seen videos like this one, where AI agents teach themselves how to behave. Well, Embark Studios decided to experiment with this idea and take it to the next level. They used the same reinforcement learning techniques on their AI bots in gaming. The enemies in the final version of Arc Raiders we see were not hand-animated by animators, but were taught how to move. And this is just one of the many technical innovations made by Embark Studios. In fact, to date, Embark Studios has not only continued to make technical innovations, but they've also open sourced a fair amount of their work for the entire gaming industry to benefit from. They are quite literally a tech company at heart that specializes in game development. So much so that back in 2019, they gave a talk during Google's Cloud Summit in Stockholm. With funding from Nexon, by February of 2019, Embark Studios had hired over 50 developers. The gaming studio was also now a tech company, but it was time to put their skills to the test, building an actual game. But before I continue, if you're enjoying this video, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel. Both are free and help me make more content just like this. After newly formed Embark Studios increased their headcount, they immediately began prototyping 2 new games alongside their technical experiments: Arc Raiders, codenamed Project Pioneer, and The Finals, codenamed Project Discovery. Arc Raiders began the prototyping phase as a cooperative, free-to-play action game set in a distant, futuristic world. Within just 3 months of the studio being formed, they already had beautiful concept arts and in-engine tests. Everything in this clip was created by 3 people over 3 weeks using real-world scanned data. Throughout 2019, the teams kept making prototypes and concept arts for both titles. The Arc Raiders team moved past the prototyping stage and into full production in the spring of 2020. At this point, Arc Raiders was their primary project, with The Finals being a secondary project. The team was focused entirely on realizing the original vision of Arc Raiders, a free-to-play, co-op, PvE action game where players work together to fight massive mechanical enemies, a game akin to Helldivers 2. And just as Arc Raiders began full production, the pandemic hit the world and negatively impacted most gaming studios. Embark, like most studios, transitioned to the remote working model. However, unlike large, monolithic AAA projects, which often struggled heavily during the pandemic, Embark's smaller, technologically nimble structure allowed it to continue its work and quickly adapt to the changes in the world. This technological advantage was driven by their philosophy of automating content creation. During the pandemic, Embark's R&D team developed and fully implemented a fully proprietary tool for one-click photogrammetry. This in-house tool allowed artists to fully automate the process of turning high-resolution scan data of real-world objects into finished, game-ready assets in just minutes. At a traditional AAA studio, this process alone would take days. This dramatically increased the speed and fidelity of environmental assets being poured into the Arc Raiders world. By November 2020, CEO Patrick Sutherland noted that the studio was still growing and was close to 200 people now. Embark wasn't slowing down during the pandemic. They were actually speeding up drastically. And at this point, this is what Arc Raiders looked like. And for a studio that had just started a bit over a year at this point, it's a bit crazy for the game to look this good. Embark had also been doing in-studio tests of the game every single day for well over a year at this point. But they also began working on an early, unfinished build of the game that they can put in front of people outside the studio to gather feedback and insights on how the game plays. The rest of 2020 was spent refining their tech and continuing to build out their game. Within the early months of 2021, the quality bar of their machine learning robots that learn how to walk within a game world was achieved, and multiple AI enemies were added into the game. Both Arc Raiders and The Finals were rapidly approaching their targets, so it was time to reveal the game to the world. During the Game Awards in 2021, we got our first glimpse at what Embark Studios had been working on since the studio's formation, and the gaming industry loved it. This was during a time in the history of gaming where the top games were dominated by battle royales and everybody was sick of them. And here comes a free-to-play, purely cooperative third-person shooter, built by the teams who made Battlefield. The game was set to release in 2022, and everything was going perfectly so far, until the feedback started coming in. There was a giant problem with the game that internal teams at Embark had terribly missed. Early builds of Arc Raiders didn't quite feel as fun to play as the original 2021 announcement trailer indicated that it would. But we came to the conclusion after quite a long time. Guys, this game is not fun, said Patrick Sutherland. It was with this delay that the decision was made to turn what was originally going to be a PvE game into a PvPvE game. But the real question was how? Well, fortunately for Embark, this was right around the time that their former employer, EA, released Battlefield 2042 to catastrophic failure. And after the hellish development of that game, EA decided to completely restructure DICE and every studio that was working on Battlefield, including the incredibly talented developers and leaders that still remained at DICE. Since at this point, Embark was a refugee away from big AAA developers, they naturally and very smartly scooped up those who left DICE, including executive producer Alexander Grundel, who was brought into the team in the last 6 months of its development. It took me a long time to understand what we were even trying to do, he said. When it came to looking at earlier builds of Arc Raiders, there was moments of fun, but it doesn't consistently gel. While CEO Patrick Sutherland said, guys, this game's not fun, Grundel provided a more nuanced explanation of why the pure PvE game was failing and how to fix it. The fix to make the game more fun involved adding a PvP element to the game. It's also something a lot of Embark's founding developers swore they would never do, after leaving EA and DICE due to being tired of PvP. But if they wanted the game to actually be fun, they had to do something. So the entirety of 2022 was spent on redefining the core gameplay loop. Adding PvP to the game made the gameplay way more variable. With PvP, when you see another raider chased by a swarm of arc drones, do you go in for a kill, do you lend a helping hand, or do you hold back and feast on the valuable remains? Meanwhile, the development of their secondary title, Project Discovery, aka the Finals, was progressing extremely rapidly due to the technical choices made at Embark. Normally, in a large studio with hundreds of moving parts, this is the point in the project where it would either be cancelled or released as is. No corporation or publisher would want to spend their money on actually fixing the game. But in this case, the call was made to delay Arc Raiders to 2023 while the teams worked on the new PvP aspect. And since their second project, the Finals, was progressing so well, the teams decided to switch the priority of the two projects. It was a win-win for Embark. They would be able to push out the Finals faster, and Arc Raiders would get the attention and development time it needed. In early 2023, the focus would shift to the Finals, while the team worked on the changes to Arc Raiders. And by May of 2023, Arc Raiders had taken the shape of what Embark Studios believed to be a truly promising PvPvE survival extraction shooter, a game that stays true to the original Arc Raiders universe, and more importantly, a game that they were having immense fun with internally. But it was time to find out if the changes they had made were actually fun, with the most important test, putting Arc Raiders in the hands of gamers. After the successful release of the Finals at the end of 2023, focus shifted back to Arc Raiders. The next step for Embark Studios would be to perform a closed alpha test to get feedback on the game's core systems and loops. As Embark began letting players into the test builds, the feedback became positive about the new direction.
I think they really have. I genuinely think they have something really cool here. I think your average player doesn't give a fuck that it's an attraction game. They're gonna come in, they're gonna take a free kit, and they're gonna have an amazing journey. They're gonna play 1 or 2 raids. Who cares? Who cares about the attraction part? It's not even about that. Just experiencing the game is incredible. I don't know how to explain it. The atmosphere, the sound design.
While a lot of players who were originally excited for the original version of Arc Raiders had reserved thoughts of the game, now including PvP, it absolutely didn't discount the fact that PvE and AI elements still remained a difficult and significant threat. By mid-2024, it was pretty clear that the direction they were taking Arc Raiders was the correct choice. The game was actually great now that PvP was introduced, but this genre change also went against the free-play model that Embark had originally envisioned for the game. In August 2024, Embark officially announced that Arc Raiders would no longer be a free-to-play title. Instead, it was shifting to a $40 premium price point upon release in 2025. Executive producers on the title explained that this change was necessary because the premium model was a better fit for the experience they're building. It allowed the team to focus on creating an engaging, balanced, and replayable action survival experience, without the pressures of having to constantly design content to juice players for more money, as is often required by the free-to-play model. With the genre and business model settled, Embark began allowing the public to test the core experience. Embark launched its first public technical test in late 2024 on Steam for invited playtesters. The purpose was to assess the game's new PvPvE core loop with a bigger group and gather community feedback ahead of its 2025 release window. The test further confirmed that the redesign was working, as the feedback was overwhelmingly positive. And just 6 months later, another technical test was planned, Tech Test 2, which ran from April to May. This was a critical, large-scale public playtest. It was the first time console players were introduced alongside PC players. The team used this test to gather massive amounts of data on cross-platform performance, combat balance, and complexity of the crafting systems, as well as player progression. The feedback on this test, just like the first test, was overwhelmingly positive, validating the pivot even further. The teams at Embark were absolutely booming with excitement since their project that they had spent the last 6 years building had finally achieved their last milestone. Gamers' praise and anticipation. In June of 2025, they finally set the release date in stone, October 30th. Executive producer Alexander Gruendahl emphasized that Technical Test 2 gave them the best rehearsal needed for the final stretch of polish. Funny enough, down the street from them at DICE and EA, the teams were simultaneously putting the finishing touches on Battlefield 6. And someone discovered that if you mentioned Arc Raiders in the EA app's messaging system, it would immediately be censored. It didn't censor any other franchises like GTA or Call of Duty, only Arc Raiders. EA did not want this game to succeed. This transparent attempt to silence a competitor, which I interpret as sour grapes following the high-profile departure of key DICE talent, only provided Embark with a massive free publicity game. But thankfully, Arc Raiders had something better than publisher backing, a great game. The positive feedback from the tech test ensured it was already one of the most wishlisted games on Steam. Embark Studios brilliantly captured on the mishap, posting this on their social media accounts. This move cemented Embark's reputation as the player-focused underdog, while confirming that the long, winding road of development, marked by delays, genre changes, and brutal self-assessment, had finally delivered a title ready to stand toe-to-toe with the industry's giants. They weren't scared of EA. EA was scared of them, and they had player numbers to prove it. As of recording this, the game is about to release. And if the server slam numbers are any indication of the success of this game, it'll be an incredibly successful launch for Embark Studios. And rightfully so. They poured so much effort into this game, gave back to the gaming industry with technical innovations, and broke free of the norms set by the giant publishers. Good luck with the launch, Embark Studios. Everybody's rooting for you and your success. And if you want to know what happened to DICE and Battlefield after the loss of the great talent at DICE, I made a video going over the development of Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield 6. I'll have them linked down in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.
To a Pika. And okay, all right. Police officer, right?
I am. You're right. Everybody in front of me knows I'm a police, right?
You a rapper. You a rapper, see?
Sometimes.
We in the studio right now. So you a rapper.
Yeah. Sometimes I lose the gun. It's all over.
Let's spit some bars. Spit some bars.
Spit some more?
Spit some bars.
Yo. What's good? Tamimi, what is going on? I haven't talked to you in so long. Tony, Dream, Don, good morning. How we doing? Oh boy.
We were on a bye week, but this was still our offensive best performance in weeks. Bills defense can't hurt me if they don't play. Just when I thought I could enjoy football again.
See what happens. That was some fast talking. What do you mean? Did you have me on 2.5x or something?
He knows you have a lot of time to throw it. Here is Gibbs out of the backfield. Good throw. Good stop. Good move. Gibbs out of bounds. He'll throw it. Walk over to the middle. He's got St. Brown, and he's got a touchdown. Bears has had a good year, but St. Brown's going to come in on the cross, and you matched up one-on-one with him, and Jacob Bears being a rookie, of course, he slipped, but that's a tough matchup. St. Brown. Rashad White lowers the boom as he takes it to the 20. That was a vicious 5-yard run. When he has tucked the ball and run this year. Mayfield out to his right throws. He's got Shepard, and Shepard does not get the first down as Amik Robertson makes a play. He's signing autographs out there tomorrow.
That'll be covered in snow.
Here is wide open St. Brown.
Against these skill players is awfully tough.
That was a play in motion. Block. The ball's out. And Tampa Bay has it. That's a fumble. Now Jared Goff, let's see if Diaby gets it right here. And that is a empty hand.
Fumble recovered by the defense. First down.
Yeah, that's a good call. Empty hand. You see as his hand starts to go forward. Ball is out. Hassan Reddick. Or, excuse me. Diaby does an outstanding job getting to him and knocking it out. Yaya Diaby made the play. It's the first time they got to get into victory formation. 30-19 final. Wide open. Tipped and caught by K. Numbers. You guys take a look at that last play. They're playing man coverage. And they didn't play a lot of this last week. And then lost to Kansas City. And for good reason. They were without a number of guys. But Shepard felt like they got away from who they are. And tonight, they're down in 7. Quick throw. Out on the edge. Nothing there. And Daniel Jones, part of the Indianapolis Colts, they have the best record in the NFL. As the Buccaneers got to match them here tonight, another big chunk. But I can find the space that they leave when they're coming after me. As the handoff again is to Gibbs, and he's got a first down with a couple of missed tackles along the way. Back to the line of scrimmage, so he doesn't see the rotation of safeties. You know what coverage is. Goff out to his right, will just go ahead and take it on first down. Get a nice game.
That's the space that he had on that last play run.
Second down and 4, quick snap. Wide open and now turning outfield is Gibbs. Full head of steam inside the 25.
Be precise with the ball.
Gibbs again, we haven't seen Montgomery, and this time wrapped up in the backfield as Vea and Diaby combine a loss of 3. 4 down to 2. Goff, end zone, not there, to Slot. There was a little contact, no flag, as he was led up the field and turning it over on downs. Second down and 9. Mayfield Gates play action, airs it out. Flag on the play. Evans with a catch. If it stands, look at this grab. You see the grab there by Rock Yassin.
I think you had a defensive pass interference, so he gets bobbled on the ball. On the play, both by the same team. Holding, defense, number 21. That penalty will be applied. Pass interference, defense, number 23.
I am. Oh, can you guys hear that? My bad. I was watching. Oh, that's what you're talking about, the speed. Oh, gotcha. My bad. I didn't realize I had the desktop audio on. Yeah, that's how I watch everything now. I watch it at 2.5x. That's too funny. I didn't realize I had it on. That's my bad. If you ever see me aimlessly staring right here, I'm usually watching a video. Why you call rugby football and football soccer? Rugby is not American football. I mean, American football, I call it American football now. And then I call soccer, like I'll call it soccer, but I always say, I mean football, like like being funny. Yeah, I didn't watch football last night. I was at softball for the first game, and then when I came home, I had showered and went to bed. So, I lied. I watched the end of the not World Series, the AL Championship game. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but amazing ending. And after that, I went to bed. If you're talking to an American, soccer, they'll always say soccer. That's what we grew up. It was soccer. What is this? More than one ingestion is using the primary, or I'll send one stream to the primary. Off me. Are you guys still there? I don't know what's going on with OBS right now. No? Okay. All right. That error went away, so that's good.
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
Song. Just get you going. No, every American's going to call soccer soccer, and then every American is also going to call football, American football, football, and rugby, rugby. I don't know anyone. Some say football, they mean rugby, and I always try the argument, but you don't play with your feet. Football. I mean, I see what you're saying, right? That's age-old argument. I don't know. I feel like most people, it's just what we call it, right? And it's just what we're told when we grow up. That's what it's called. So blame the ancestors. You skip 2 trade with take profit trade? What are we talking about? What you talking about, Willis? I have take profit trader up. It's right here. Forgot to this is my take profit trader. TP Pro. I had a long order placed at 25,263. Way down here. At 617. I started moving it down because the band started going down. I closed it because of the move up. Yeah, that ended up being the bottom. For now. It's only 40 points away. But the range isn't that big today so far. Bond trades, what's going on? It's a Keltner channels, the Keltner channel, and it's the 13 EMA with a 4-time multiplier. So 13 EMA, 4-time multiplier. Yeah, I mean, if you want to change it to red and green, that's up to you. I just do that just for the sake of it. Kind of a way of saying when it gets up here, red for short. When it gets down here, green for long. That's about it. It's the, I thought it was 13. Yeah, it's the 13 EMA and 4-time multiplier. Oh, boy. So the ATR times 4, it's essentially showing you how far away the volatility would be from the 13 EMA. So it's the average true range. It's showing you the range from the 13 EMA, like how far it would have to go. It's showing you the visual of it. It doesn't actually like mean anything. But for me, I found that almost every time it touches that area, look at what happens. I mean, this is pre-market, but still every time it extends that ATR, what tends to happen? Yeah, the move yesterday, did you notice that? I didn't take a single trade yesterday. I traded the challenge account at the open, but that's always risky at the open because you're kind of waiting for the ATR to kind of catch up with itself. But then the whole rest of the day, look at this crazy uptrend we had, but none of it was even close to the bands. And then this was the final attempt it took. And then when I started doing this, I actually went and took a nap until the kids got home, which I'm glad I did because didn't do anything. Even in the afternoon, I mean, got close here, but not really. Even so, I mean, the range was just kind of crap. Yep. Yeah, it's been the last like few trading days have been pretty slow. Guess everybody's kind of weaning off of that news or the Trump movement, which is crazy because now we're all the way back at all-time highs. Like, look at it. Let's take a quick look at the daily. Check this out. Remember that giant move down we had? Jeez, look at all these lines. Get rid of all these lines. Is there a way to get rid of all the lines at once? Yeah. And look at this candle. And this is a 1,200 point candle to the downside. And we're already back up to it. Like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. I mean, we closed all the way down here. This was on a Friday. Monday, we opened all the way back up here. And then we tried to go down twice again, but we didn't. And now we're all the way back at the highs. I mean, it's crazy. And this, I mean, obviously the contract just started here, but when the contract actually started, I mean, look at this. Just steady up. Market only goes up, apparently. It's pretty crazy. Like even on that down move, if you look at the stochastics, it didn't even come close to toward it went down to 40. But we've been sitting up around above 85 for how long? It's crazy. 85, 90. Like look how long we've been above it. And like if I scroll this up, like look at this. We've been up at the top of the stochastics forever. It's crazy. And I don't really use stochastics. I just kind of look at it just for fun. I will look at it like before I get into a trade. I mean, I'll tell you how I kind of use it, but like sometimes you can make a move to the bands, but we'll only be like halfway up the stochastics. And what that kind of tells me is that we still have more room to go up. But if you're riding like the top like this and then it hits the bands, the odds are it's a higher odds in my eyes that we're going to get a little bit of a pullback because we've been already sitting so high on that stochastic. So I don't, like I said, it's the very, like if I'm just sitting here waiting for a trade to happen, I may look at it, like see where we're at, but it is very like last thing that I'm even worried about looking at. It's all about watching the price hit the bands. And then, you know, worst case scenario, or not worst case scenario, but last case scenario, if we're also way up in stochastics, I'm going to take a look at it. So I just learned this not too long ago myself, and Jinka. If you just hover, like here, you have a line. Oops. I was like, where'd my line go? if you just hover over it without pressing any buttons and then hit delete, I get rid of it. I didn't know that for the longest time. Nice, Don. Yeah, I mean, stochastic works a little bit in my eyes. It kind of just shows you, like, has the buy. It basically shows you, is there a lot of buying going on versus selling at, you know, at any given time. 720-ish. Oh wow, yeah, almost pretty good. So, oh, that's 710. 710, you mean? Pretty good. I mean, again, the range in aftermarket is usually not very good. Oh yeah, 709. Okay. Yep. I don't even do good there. I was gonna send a screenshot in the Discord, but wasn't sure which channel to throw it in. Any of them. Off topic. Honestly, the trading chat, it turned into just the news channel, but that's where we were. Like, if we had trading talk, and you know, we didn't want to get bombarded by Zishan's Instagram reels that he posts. That's that's where we would put it. So if you ever want to like post a chart and talk like actual trading stuff, feel free to throw it in the trading chat. No problem, bond trades. Oh yeah, I've not been sleeping very well. I didn't sleep very well over the weekend, mainly because I was playing Arc Raiders, but I'm also not sleeping very well now, and I'm not playing Arc Raiders, but I did stay up watching football both nights and baseball last night. So apparently, and I was just watching a quick short in New York, you are whatever you make, you're actually only bringing home. What was the percentage? 50.2%, which means you're only bringing home 48.8% of your money. That's crazy. Arc Raiders almost looks like Destiny. I never played Destiny, so I don't know. It was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to losing some more sleep. Dude, it hits different when you're older, man. I remember pulling all-nighters and then going to an 8-hour shift at work. Yeah. Now I get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep and the next day's ruined. New York, it's 50.2% total. You're talking Fed tax, state tax, Medicare, like all the stuff put together. There was a guy that ran the numbers on his stuff, his income. That's crazy. He was making he said he was at $1.5 million a year, but he only brought home 747,000 of it. Seen a reel yesterday that the mayor and he wanted to raise taxes 2% for people making over 1 mil. Jeez. I found the Keltner channel keeps me disciplined. It helps me avoid unnecessary trades and reminds me to stay patient until price touches the bands. Bond trades, that's literally the reason that I put them on my chart. The exact same reason. I used to just look. So before I had the bands, like if you go back and watch like 2 years ago almost, when I first started trading futures, I was looking for the same types of moves, but I was just looking for like extensions. So like every time we would get something like this, if this candle here was a decent sized candle, I would be like, oh, that's a nice extension. I'm gonna get short. And it worked. It worked for a long time because look, I mean, even when you start getting extended away from the EMA, it tends to pull back to it, right? But what you have to be careful of is the price can go to the band. Like, obviously these bands are imaginary to a lot of people. They don't have them on their chart, but it could go to these bands. And if you start here, that's pretty far away, right? And now you're in a trade that's, not so great. So I was like, well, how do I prevent myself from getting in too early? And I kept like thinking and thinking and thinking. And then I tried Bollinger Bands at first, and I realized that they weren't doing what I wanted it to do. And so I kept looking and kept looking, and I found the Keltner channels, and they're based off ATR, which is based off volatility, which is exactly what I was looking for. And I was like, wow, these might actually work out perfectly. So I essentially put them on my chart and I started messing with them. And when I first put them on my chart, I was like, oh, these settings are way too close. Like, here, watch. Let me throw the original Keltner channels on so you see what they look like. So when I first threw them on my chart, it's 20 EMA period with 2 times multiplier. This is what they look like, right? And at first you would think, okay, this is nice, but we're in pre-market, right? Let's start going. Look at this. When you start finding the actual moves and they get outside those bands, it starts to get a little scary, right? Like, and we've seen ones where it starts like this and then it just, it'll really go every once in a while. Especially, let's go back to like a bigger move. Obviously, yesterday is not going to be a great example. On trending days like yesterday, these things worked perfectly. Yeah, these last couple of days were not a good example. Let's go back, scroll in, get quicker. I know these are starting to, I mean, but even like here, but like see how they were going through. So my goal was to find like when it hit out here, that's what I'm really looking for. And for a while I had the same, I had the 13 EMA with the 3 times multiplier and the 4 times multiplier. So I did this where, how do I get to my indicators that I have? It's chart setting. There we go. So I did this. So basically, I would say if I wanted to start a trade early, I would at least make it hit the 3 times multiplier, but then I would know that the 4 is right there, and I would look for it to possibly, I would know in the back of my head that we could get up there. So in my head, it was just a way of putting something on the chart to make myself wait until we actually had an extended move. Because with like the Bollinger Bands, like you had a set price off the EMA that if it got there, cool. But with the Keltner channels, it was using the volatility. So if it got there, then it actually got there. That's kind of the principle behind using that instead of the Bollinger Bands. Just because it's using that ATR multiplier. But I mean, you can use them however you want, but that's literally the reason I have them on my chart, is so that I can see when the price is actually being volatile. Yeah, we're actually getting a nice move down here. Get those off my chart. It's confusing to look at the moment. You could almost use that like a stop. What do you mean? I would just say 50% to be safe. I don't want to be in trouble with the tax office, but the real tax is going to be somewhat between 28 to 32. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what we do, the whole 50%, and then we pay my taxes quarterly as well, just to kind of, because if you get too far behind, they'll actually fine you. And that is because I will take it as payment. As a freelance contractor, I could start a company. You could. Dom, I'm curious. What do you mean you could use it like a stop? Be looking to take a trade here. It already kind of retested 300. Not really sure about that. Did the old ones expire? Do have expiration on it. Do we have to activate it, or did you already do it? Well, can you do mine too? I don't even think I have the app. Or I might. Where is my phone? I don't even know where my phone is. Be right back, guys.
Order filled.
Gay!
Order filled. Found my phone. We only had 10 people show up last night, but it was like a good 10 for our softball games, and we were playing one of the better teams, and we actually ended up, so the first game we were the home team, and we got all the way to the 7th inning, and we were down 6, and we ended up coming back and beating them in the last inning. And then the second game we slaughter rolled them. I don't know what we do. We were playing well last night. Do you have your chat set to live chat? I don't, but I can see everything in my other chat. Why? Get in on 3x and just use the other side of 4x as max loss? Why would I want to do that? But yeah, I see what you're saying. It's actually not a horrible idea. I mean, 3x is a good place to possibly start. I did 3x for a little while, and I would still end up losing. And 4x has kept me safe. But I do end up starting my trades a little bit early sometimes. So maybe like throwing 3x back on the chart and like starting it as it hits 3x could be a good thing. Could get more trades that way. That's why. Saying something I can't see. Or just because you thought I missed your answer. Or your answer. What's the use of the stochastic syndicate? Don't pay attention to the stochastic syndicator. I put that on there a long time ago, just messing around, and I don't actually use it. But if I were to use it, if you really want to have it on your chart, the reason it's there is like when we're making a move down, the lower it is on the stochastics, the better, because that means the odds of it coming back up are good, right? Because it works kind of in waves. I got you. Yeah, you can do 3.5. You can do whatever you want. Fine tune it to your style. Ah, bad. Maybe if you want to trade pre-market, you go with the 3x. I don't know. I mean, there's so many different ways to trade, guys, but I mean, the principle behind it is the same. The thing is, in pre-market and stuff, you're never going to get like the big volatile candles that I'm looking for at 3x. Like this candle, it's bigger than all the other candles, but it's in the middle, right? So now I can kind of do whatever it wants. But if this green candle was at the top here and extending away, that's probably a really good candle to get a trade on. But in the middle, no. $3.99. Donovan, ooh wee. Morning, sir. Neat. Good morning. Do you trade micro or mini? I recommend trading mini, especially if you're gonna try to trade like I do, at least to get started. But then I'm currently trading minis. Except on my funded futures account, because we won't get into that. You can, man. It's not hard to do what I do. Just wait for the price to hit the bands and watch for the reversal. Please get into MFF mini contract. Is it because of the scaling rule? Correct. You are 100% right. That's why I was like, I don't want to get into it, because their scaling rules are kind of sucky. And it's very humbling that you say you wish you could trade like me, because I feel like it's just years and years, man. Years and years of just staring at these charts. That's all it is. It's all just experience. Marbles not yet. Currently at work. Good morning, Wawa. For Take Profit Trader, can you switch between mini and micros in the same session? You can, yeah. You can do that with any of them. My thesis today, taking out the all-time highs because we're so close to it. You know, I know a lot of people like to come to people on the interwebs and see if they're right when they say something's going to happen, but I order rejected. That's a good one. I didn't even think about that one. I will tell you straight up, I do not try to predict what the market's going to do. My trading is simply reacting to what the market is doing. I do not ever try to predict it. But looking at the daily, we are pretty close. We are pretty close, but we're pretty far down today based off of, I guess not really, like 670 points. I said the range today is not that great. This is the first day I feel in a while where we've only had like 100-point range. It's like 115 points of range. So we'll see if we can get moving at the open. But right now we're really not doing anything. We're just going sideways. Oh yeah, I forgot to check. See if they updated the influencer cup thing. Oh boy. Kelly made a little bit. She's up $2,000. I'm up 326. Then Uncle Bugatti now in the funded stage. Just go full port. I don't really want to go full port because if I go full port, I could blow the account, and I don't want to blow the account because if I come in first, second, or third, which it's just the end of next week, if I come in first, second, or third, I will get money for you guys to give away. Like I get a little bit of cash, but whatever I get in cash, I also get in cash to give to you guys, which I'm probably gonna take it and split it into like, I don't know, 4. If they give it to me to give away. I don't know how they're gonna do it. But if they give it to me to give away, I'm gonna first off save enough for taxes. I'm gonna take 50% of that and put it away for taxes. And then I'm gonna take the other 50% and split it into 4, and then I'm gonna add it to the marbles races that we do. So the giveaways. So like, say I win $2,000, take 1,000 for taxes, and then I take 250. So every time we start the new marbles races, I would start it at 250 instead of 100. That makes sense? I need a golf club set. I do too. All right. I don't need a golf club set more so than I need irons. Or not irons, a driver. I don't have a driver. I need a driver. Yeah, I think some of these guys gave up. Canadian Futures Trader gave up. Nutty Bar Trading, I think, gave up because they're not even resetting after they blew their funded accounts. It's kind of funny. You get so many ads for different sets now on IG. I'm learning how to take profit and set stop loss using the Cutner channel. Do you have any tips? The take profit, I would say if you're not looking to just scalp, I would try to look for the EMA. Because a lot of times when you extend from the EMA, it always finds its way back to it at some point. So if you can get an entry good enough away from the EMA and then look for the EMA as a take profit, you can make a lot of money that way. But if you're looking to scalp, just have like a set amount in your head that you're looking to get every trade. and just go for that. And I mean that in points. So like if you're looking for 5 points, go for 5 points. If you're looking for 15 points, go for 15 points. For me, that really depends on the range that we have throughout the day. What did the moves look like? Like if we come up and test the high of this current move at 15, is it extending away to 20 or is it extending away to 30? You know, that's a big difference. That's either you're looking for 5 points to retouch that previous high or you're looking for 15 points to retouch that previous high. So it's really, for me, dependent on what the market's going to do. As far as the stop loss goes, I tend to scale into my trades if they're going against me. So I typically don't have like a set stop loss as far as on the chart. It's a monetary value. So whether you want to play the Propfirm challenge and use the props stop as your default stop, that's up to you. If you want to use something that you hard set yourself, say like $500, but it's always, for me, it's always a monetary value. There you go. Nikes, man. I am just tired. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. You got 10 minutes. Excuse me. Do you happen to use Project X at all? And if so, how do you have the Keltner channel settings? I have not yet. And the reason I haven't is because I haven't needed another Tradeify account. I'm still using the same 4 that I've been using for quite some time. So I told myself when I get a new Tradeify account, I was going to go Project X, but I'm not there yet. So when I finally get there, I will let you know. Yeah, I the reason is because I've never used it. I want to use it. I've never used it, but I want to use it. But I've never used it, but I want to use it, but I haven't used it yet. Does the futures desk use Project X? I think it's like their own version of it because it feels like TradingView to me. I honestly don't know. They call it their own. It's TFDX. So I think it's Project X, but it's their version of it with the TradingView API built in. Mommy, what's going on? I come get you from airport today. You come home, you get bombarded by dogs and kids. They miss you. Yeah, I love TFD's setup. It's easily like the best setup out of all the props as far as your trading space goes. Absolutely love it. They took like the best parts of everything. Here I can show you what it looks like. This is mine. I have it set up. And same setup, Keltner channels, 13 EMA, 4 times multiplier. So same thing, but it's just they have everything set up this way. And then you got your journal and everything over here. This still says Monday. I should probably go to Tuesday. Probably because I didn't refresh it. Let's see. I do have to take a... oh, no, I took one on 17th. That was Friday. That's right. So we're actually good there. I think theirs is 14 days anyway. I love that they have like the red folder news on here too. They just have everything. And click this button, brings up the chart. Give it a little double click, resets it. It is nice. One of my favorite things about this is like if I scale into a position, and I want to have, and like say I already have a take profit order out, or say I have like a stop loss out, it'll update those. Like if I were say I have one contract and then I add one, if I have a current take profit or stop loss out, it'll update that from 1 to 2, like automatically, which is pretty awesome. And if you don't want that, obviously you can just cancel it and you can do like put one out yourself after you get into the position. But yeah, for a scalper, it's like really cool because like say one of the biggest problems I run into is like say I'm in a position and I want to stop out here, and the price starts to get really close, and I want to add to that position, but I know that right if I add, I might not be quick enough to put a stop in for that added amount. I don't have to worry about that with them because it'll do it automatically. Like that's such a small feature that is so big, especially for my type of trading. Because there's a lot of times where like the price gets really close to my stop, and I'm like, I'd love to add here, but I can't put my stop in quick enough if it spikes up through. So I don't want to add and then it spikes up through and now I'm caught, in another position that I don't want to be in. So the fact that that is even a thing is like, I haven't seen that with anybody else. I'm sure somebody else has it, but they're the first ones that I've seen that has it in out of all the props or software that I use, which is pretty cool. It's Project X, yeah. It's the same. Keltner channels are 13 EMA and 4 times multiplier. I use it. It's the same on all of them. See, should look exactly the same. Waffles morning. Get ready to head out to the airport. Really? This early? Jeez. Do you have a layover somewhere? problem. Exclamation point marbles, get them in if you haven't already. I'll give you an extra second. I'm gonna start grabbing it, putting it all together. Getting a little bit of volume, or yeah, I guess volume too. A little bit of a move here. I'll put an order out and see what happens. Almost got there. Wicket. 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 I'll take 70. If it gives me 74, I'm in. I'll take that. Kind of want to go a little lower now. I kind of wanted it on that candle. We are getting down towards the lows here, so you might just be a little bit careful. Boo. All right, let me start getting marbles rolling. Never expect too much going into the morning, but you know. Need he, good morning. Streamlabs is being weird. There we go. Trying again. All right, let's go. Jason, what's up? Jason. GDT. You're all coming in right at the right time. I feel like we need a Stewie sound clip saying, damn you. Gold let you down today. I hear a lot of people talking about shorting gold. Is it still just going straight up? Oh, nope, it's going down. Is that why the market's kind of going down? Gold doesn't like the bands. Look at this. Gold looks dangerous. Yeah, like even here, like just a little minuscule bounce. Yeah, I don't know anything about gold. I don't watch gold. Damn. All right, let's play some marbles. Officially canceling it. If you're in, you're in. If you're not, you're not. Major rejection at 4,400, but found no support. Gotcha. Did I hear gold? Somebody's about to win gold. $110 worth. Let's go. $110 worth of gold. I'm cold today. I can go get a jacket. Be right back. Wah. How do I look? I'm cold. I don't know why I'm so cold today. I might have to go put socks on and everything. You haven't traded yet? Me neither. I tried to twice. Uh, uh, uh. GDT. GDT's at the end on this track a lot. Ooh. Oh. 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 Yeah, it's just nothing we can do about it. Oh. Yeah. Oh, Tony, you're going kind of slow. Trader Pierre going down the middle. No, come on. Starting to think this map is impossible. I really am. Don't hit the. Let's try again. Ooh. Volatility vault. Jason got balls to the face. He flying off the map. Needy. What you gonna do? Balls to the face too? Oh! Balls to the chin! Fade the spike, baby. That is such a good name. That is such a good name. It's like perfect for what I do. Nah. Nope. 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 Trader's Nest, that's kind of the whole point, though. DC. Oh, if that would have went left instead of right, I think you would have been good. They're dropping like flies. They're dropping like flies. Yeah, the whole point is I can't be giving away $100 and some every single day. So the whole point is to make it a little bit hard. Oh. Get over there. We got two more. We got time for two more. And then we got the market open. Am I? I wish I could see this. That's hilarious. Yeah, this map's interesting. All right. It's just like the other map. Eventually, one of these times, there's going to be a marble that just finds its way to the finish line. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. Just like the golf course. Everyone thought that one was impossible. But we beat it. Just a matter of when. Sorry, Kavan. That ain't making it. On to the next. So happy to log in and see y'all giving Futures Desk love. I find something new in there all the time. They're the only prop not pushing you to over leverage and gamble to hurry and pass. Love their pre-market routine. You can opt in to do it. Yeah. Yep. Dude, I've been talking good about the Futures Desk from the very beginning, right? I was on board with them from the get. I just don't use them as much at the moment. So it's like, that's why I'm not necessarily talking about them all the time, but they deserve the love. They're taking it slow and steady. They're not looking to, you know, just get big numbers, you know, yada yada yada. Like they're everything. I thought you had to edit the golf course. I did edit it, but I didn't touch the end. I just made it so people could get towards the end. And that's, I wish I could do that on this track, but I can't on this track because it's not a track I uploaded myself from someone else. It's a track that's like on the actual game. So I can't touch this one, unfortunately. But I only edited it to get people towards the end part that's really hard, which I was actually thinking about that. Like, how do I get people? I think what I would do is just make it, like, I think I would add like another thing right next to these so that if you come over and bounce off, you could still get in there. Whereas if you are going too fast, you completely miss it no matter what. But like if you had a marble that like hit up here, it would bounce off and it hits like here. So it's like if you had another one next to it, it would still have a chance to get in there instead of just rolling off the corner. That's my thought. Because then it would give you more chances to get across this monstrosity. Which we've seen people get past the first peg and then they hit it and then they got yeeted. Which I think you have to get by it without it touching. That's the only way. Like you have to keep your speed. If you touch this first peg, you're done because this thing's going to yeet you. But if you get past that one, you have to get past this one and then hopefully get past. Like you can't touch any of them. Like that's the only way it works. That's going to fall in between. Oh, it just made it. No. Yeah, see, like, I was gonna say, like, see now you have zero chance. If you're to the sides of those at all, there's zero chance. The only way to get on there, if you're not going straight on there, is to hit one of the side things and slow you down, which that's not even gonna make it on. Wawa taking balls to the face, nothing new there. Dang, we might actually have time for one more if these guys die. What the? Oh, that would have been cool. Never seen that one. Trader's Nest. If he gets hit or flies over, nope, he's going to probably make it so we don't. Yeah, and he's going to spin forever. We're not going to have time for another one, I don't think. Oh. He's like perfectly missing the pegs. There we go. Yeah, we should have time for another one. Oh, holy crap. You got yeeted like freaking Springer's home run last night. All right, we got time for one more. Let's do it. Only you to get absolutely hammered. All right, last one before market open. Let's get it. By the way, all of you that are here, we're going to be doing a giveaway today. I don't know when, but we're going to. So up to you if you want to stick around. Pivot! Oh shit. I totally was checking something. I totally forgot about the race. My bad. Nobody won. Nobody won. We're good. Do you imagine that's the one somebody won? Oh crap, I totally don't have my challenge account loaded up. Oh, loading it up now. Faster, faster, faster. Faster. Come on. Seven seconds late. Doesn't seem to matter though. I feel like today's just going to be pitiful. It's got a weird feeling. It's going to be another boring day. Love to see it move down through the lows. Here we go. Here we go. No, I almost hit the buy button on the challenge account there, but I want to see more. I want more. I want more. Stupid new candle after an engulfing candle. Don't do it. Go lower. And they're really fighting it. Loving nature guy. What's going on? Good morning. Now we're done for marbles right now. Going for those lows. See it. I hit the bid and it jumped up as I hit it. I'm in on the challenge account at 61, looking for 69. Got it. Up 135 on the challenge account, nothing crazy. I thought I got filled at like 57, but I got filled at 61. That was such a bad fill. 61.75 actually. Can you guys hear that when I take those trades? Even though it's on the other, on the challenge account? I think I asked you that before, but I don't think I ever got an actual answer. Should have held it. MNQ will go downside. We'll see. I did same, got filled 62. Nice, man. Let's go. Dude, people are cool. People are really cool. You came from the day trading coupons website? Dude, that's awesome. That's the first person I've ever heard say that. Let's go. How did you find the day trading coupons website?
That don't make no sense.
I can't play this because of copyright, but watch these clips. Pretty cool. The chart's just in the middle anyways. I do. Some of those were pretty cool. I'm infiltrating watching for marbles. Got you on mute. Badias, what's going on? Thank you. I hope you do as well. I think I accepted your friend. Was it you that messaged or not messaged me, but friend requested me on Discord? I believe it was. I did accept that if you were looking to have a chat. I've heard about you. I've heard good things. Just haven't made my way around. Some of them meh. I can do that. You can do those moves. Get out of here. Zishan, I want you to make a video of any of those, and I want you to send it today in the Discord. Literally any one of them. I remember the video you sent of you just falling over, just running. And you want to add like some kind of actual stunt to it? Come on now. Okay, making a move back towards the lows here. I'd be very interested if we get a move down towards like 35. AA, he pushed me. I don't care, dude. You fell. Let's see if we can get a move down here through the low. You dirty dog, man. You dirty dog. Going lower now. It still wouldn't have got me. I was at 33, right? 33 something. Not quite. Not quite. Decent little move down through there, though. It looks like it would have got me on that second push, but obviously not interested in that.
Pussy!
Right back up, unfortunately. I did grab a smaller trade in the challenge account. I'm up 390 total on the challenge account. I was a little bit more aggressive on that. Fair. Pushpack, what's going on? So for those to work, guys, it's 1 per global use every 3 minutes. The only one that you can do multiple between users is clap. So, and the reason we do that is like if we're celebrating somebody, everybody can clap for them. I'm gonna see if we can't get a move back down here. Probably could have been aggressive and taken a trade there, but I'm not mad about it. That's the one. Don't want to force a trade just because we didn't trade yesterday. I do that all the time and I end up getting burnt. And I want to make sure I don't do that. Oh, it's getting frustrating. You guys want to hear a story real quick? My wife, we had to order food delivery last night. There was a bunch of frescas and a 6-pack of donuts for the kids in the mornings. Well, I thought the box that she left by the front door was the old box of donuts, but it was the new box. It just happened to be already eaten. Guess who ate them? Because they were left on the floor. So yeah, the dogs ate good last night, or at least one of them did.
You gotta give him that hawk to and spit on that thing. You get me?
Gotta give him the hawk tour and spit on that thing. If the market doesn't make a move down here, we'll get moving with marbles, and we're going to be doing that giveaway here this morning. I don't know if it's going to be the first race, but I haven't made up my mind. It probably will be. Maybe. I don't know. Can dog he donuts? Zishan, you want to check your English on that one? I thought you were going to say the delivery driver. That would be pretty funny. Like he's just sitting in front of the Ring camera, just eating the donuts. Bond trades. It'll be exclamation point marbles in the chat when I tell you. Not yet. Waffles. You know better. he just taking, but just, dude, I'm hungry. I'm sorry. All right, there's the push through. I'd be looking for a move down through 200. I'll put an order out. I don't think we're gonna get there right now, but if it wants to, I'm definitely game for that. Go 184. That'll give me 15 points back to 200. Range is actually starting to get a little wider, which is nice. The more range, the better, in my opinion. Just warming my fingers up. Can dog have donuts? I mean, they're not dead. I'm pretty sure donuts are fine. I think it could just give him a stomach ache. It's not like chocolate. Me too. He sampled them and then left the packages. That would be pretty funny. I don't even know if I could be mad. I think it would just make me laugh. We're not getting the extensions. They're just grinding it. Real quick, we can listen to this one.
Here, let's watch this because it's so funny.
I'm in debt. I'm obese. I'm addicted to anime. I live in my mom's basement, and I'm confused about what gender I am. Now, let me tell you how to fix the country.
Here, let's.
That's pretty funny. It's so true. What's the temperature like where you're at? It's 35 degrees here in India. 35 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit? Right now it is... Where'd my weather thing go? There it is. It's 57 degrees Fahrenheit. But it's supposed to get up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit later in the day. But it was cold this morning. It was 40 degrees this morning. If I did that, I would say in the camera, don't worry, the donuts are safe. It's pretty funny. Loving Nature Guy, did you ever answer me? Did I miss it? About how you found daytradingcoupons.com? Did you find it like through Google or something? Because that would be really cool. Come on, chart. Think from X? Really? Where on X? I mean, if you're saying I think, you probably don't know, but interesting. Yes, my dear. What's up, my donut eaters? I wonder if they both got some or if it was just Willow like. But then you just left the other 4 cases. uh, oh, so it's that school behind the middle school. Okay. It'll probably take 5-10 minutes to get there. 7. Oh. I know that, yeah. I don't know, like 7:05. That way we can take our time getting there, getting out. Just say 7. Well, I was about to say let's play some marbles, but chart decided to make a little dump towards the lows there. When I came to this channel, I found that I was already subscribed to it. However, this is my first time watching the live stream. Let's go. Well, welcome to the live stream for the first time. Hopefully, I can show you something interesting. So here, real quick, I'll show you my trades that I took. I'm watching the chart here. I want to see it go down through 200. It's probably going to go through and go right to 200 would be my guess, but I want to see it go through 200 at this point. But here's my trades that I took on the challenge account. Grab this one. I thought I hit the bid as it was here, but when it started the new candle, it kind of jumped. So I got a bad fill there, scalped it. And then the second one, I tried to play that big candle, but it ended up going further. I tried to add, but I didn't get filled. So I ended up just waiting for there. I actually almost top ticked the take profit there. It's kind of nice. 64.75. The high of the candle was 65.25. So I top ticked it by, or almost top ticked it by 2 ticks. So that was my 2 trades. I'm up 390 on the challenge account right now. See if make anything else on that one. I'm just being a little bit more aggressive on that account, obviously. Which is why I don't necessarily show you those trades, because I don't want you to take those trades if somebody's following me, because those are definitely more dangerous. Show them the legs. The legs get all the subscribes. Let's see if the chart does something first. My 40-year-old legs. You guys are funny. Guys are funny. Tim, I dare you to long on your big buffer account when it moves to the upside. Why do you dare me? Why?
He needs some milk.
Then he calls me a pussy. What the fuck? Why would you dare me to do something? Yes, there it is. Let me subscribe again. Why would you dare me to take a trade that isn't part of my strategy? We're not here to entertain. We're here to trade, man. Try to entertain you in other ways. All right, let's get marbles started since this is being poopy. Charts being poopy. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. You got 10 minutes. We'll do 2 regular races and then we'll do giveaway races. Or give a giveaway race. Yep, sounds like marbles. Let's do it. Get them in. Exclamation point marbles. Told you to enter? Come on, man. Every squirrel finds a nut. Who put some glue in it? For real. What were you saying about that long? What were you saying? Yeah, the trading lately hasn't been very good. Should have just rode that green candle. Well, how'd you know that that green candle was going to be the only green candle? I'm just messing with you, man. Come on, bust through chart. Let's go. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. You got 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Get them in. Your screen just went into half and I got ad on the other half? What? Never seen that before. But I have premium, so I haven't seen an ad on YouTube in forever. Come on, big push down through 200. Go. Do it. Do it. Ugh. I don't pay for something that's been free since I was a little kid and listen to Corn with. And I guess that song is super old now. It is a little old now. But it's still a great song. I don't think we're going to get the move that I'm looking for. Oh. Oh. That's third time the charm. Any news about Donald Trump. OMFG, Tim. You gonna like my AI video? Give me a sec. It's rendering. It's about the donut delivery man. Oh, God. He seems pretty excited about this. I'm gonna cancel my order for now. It doesn't seem like we're gonna get it. I am pretty excited to watch this. You know, I never even checked if there was like actual news today. I was just counting on my Discord to let me know. 10:30. Oh, it's Canadian. Never mind. Oh wait, today's Tuesday. Nope, nothing. When do we have red folder news this week? Not Wednesday, not Thursday, Friday. There's a lot on Friday. Friday at 8:30 and 9:45. So Friday is the day where we get all the news. And Jinka up 450. Let's go. Assuming that's today. All right, looks like your long might come into fruition. I am an interesting person. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Thank you. Yeah, today the profit stop overshot by 50. Oh, so you were going for 400 and it gave you 450? Nice, let's go. Nothing wrong with that. Usually you don't get slippage when you're taking profit. Usually it's only when you're taking losses. I guess we found the base for now. Oh, maybe. The Bears said not yet. Marbles, you got no time. 10 seconds. If you're in, you're in. Let me make sure I got all the members in. GDT, Don, Waffles. I got you guys. Donald. Did I add you, Donald? Yeah, no, that's Donovan. Got to get Donald in there. Which means Emmy's here now? Question mark? Emmy? 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 Emmy! Josh. I think you were in, yeah, you were in the first one. Donovan, you were there, yeah. Emmy. Needy Gonzalez and Johnny. Let's go. Everybody's here today. What you guys doing? Good morning. And everybody else. Let's go. 54. Ooh, wee. Zishang, you're already in there. You're good. If 198 support holds, target about 250. Oh, we already went there. Why are you talking in hindsight? That's cheating. 54. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Don't treat it as a tip. Treat it as a possible get a work behind Wendy's dumpster. What? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I thought we were going to possibly get a trade again, but let's play some marbles. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Somebody win 110 bucks. Let's go. Very confused. Stream elements, sure. Yeah, see, there you go. Daytradingcoupons.com. Let's go. Whoa, I thought I hit the escape button. I did not. There we go. Boo-doo. Let's not miss it this time. Man, shit, you're a little late, my man. Oh, Jason, you're going slow. This might have a shot. Get in! No! Jason! Oh! No! Come on, you stupid fence posts! That's 2 in back-to-back. That had a shot. They went in between the fence posts and didn't get in. This one's going to be too fast. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. No. Are we really going to have another day with not even a single attempt? That was brutal. 2 in a row, back to back like that. Ugh. Ugh. You mother. Holy speed. Jason. Oh, what was that? That laser is just waiting for you. That laser was like, hey, buddy, want to come get in my white van? I got some free candy. I got some free candy. You want some? We'll do one more. And then we'll do the giveaway. Ugh. Not gonna lie, the waffle balls suck oversized dongs on this new course. I think everybody's does. With Apex, how many payouts can we start withdrawing more than 2K on 50Ks? Is it based on each account or overall payouts from all accounts? It's based on the number of payouts. I think it's 4. I think after the 4th payout, you can take out as much as you want. Pretty positive. All right, your long is starting to play out, Anjinka. Are you in? We moved lower before you said to go long, but here we are. No one has ever won this map. Well, not that I've seen. Someone has beat the map, obviously. So the people that make these maps, you can't post it onto the game unless it's been beaten. Now, it was probably beaten when 1,000 marbles were on the track, but it has to be beaten. No, I'm profit locked. Good. I like it. I like the idea of profit locking. That's good. It's good. Almost done? Okay. I'm waiting. Very patiently. Very patiently waiting. This better be funny. You're hyping it up. You're hyping it up. It better be pretty funny. I'm going to be pretty mad at you. GDT. Don't go through the middle. Don't. This track hates us. Oh, how did you not get blown up? Oh. You still ended up where you're probably supposed to be. I don't know how you didn't blow up there. That was crazy. MA, can I put my balls in your face? No? Okay. Super fast. Oh. Oh. Slow it down. Slow it down. Oh, no. You... Imagine it sends you back onto the thing, and that's how you end up winning. All right. Exclamation point marbles. Get them in. This is for a 50K trade day intraday account. 50K trade day intraday account. Let's go. Get it in. Get it in. Let's go. What'd you say, by the way? I tried to use your face and GDT as the delivery guy, but it didn't work. That would be pretty funny. That would actually be really funny. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. You got like 9 minutes. This is going to be for, and let me make sure. It's a 50K intraday account. Correct. 50-day intraday account. Let's go. Wow, look at this. We're actually coming back up to the top of the open. Up through 300. I might be interested. Just one giant liquidity grab down here possibly before they run it higher. How does the giveaway work? It's random. It's completely random. We do a marbles race that is completely random. And all you got to do is put your marbles on the track by typing !marbles. That's it. That's simple.
Order filled.
Order filled. I wish I could hear that today a little bit more than I have. Are you looking for a short at the upper band? I would be, yes. I would definitely be looking for a short, but we need to get there. Marbles, get them in. You got 5 minutes, 55 seconds. This is for the giveaway. !marbles. This chart today, man. Can't make money when the chart looks like this. You're in long van shit. Good luck. Nice pound candle here. Your long is not looking very good. I'm sorry. Wait, you're long at 320? When did it get to 320? Oh, you're in long till 320. Got it. Well, I sure hope it bounces for you. Wouldn't mind it coming down and giving me a trade first, though. One of my buddies this weekend backflipped his dirt bike for the first time on a... Let's go. That's probably so cool, man. Let's go. That's pretty cool. I'm only assuming you got it on video. Imagine you forgot. Let's do it. Come on. Do it. Put my order back out down here. See if we can't get it. I don't think we make that kind of a move down and not at least try to get through the current low. Telling you, man, these engulfing candles, when they end, they tend to just, they always bounce. It's so frustrating. Because you get so close to a level. And you're just like, come on. And then it's just them engulfing candles. It's almost every time. It's crazy. I almost took it on the challenge account, but we were too close. We didn't, that's not enough meat on the bones. I was looking for a much bigger push through that area there. Maybe that's barely anything. Was that 4 points? Today is definitely one of them days where the market is surely going up, down, or sideways. Hang in there, guys. I'm going to take my order off right now. All right, I'm going to start getting the giveaway race ready. been a good day for you. Up 1170. Gonna close now before I start giving my prop. Needy. Let's go. Job. Can't quite get the extra push that I'm looking for personally. All right, let me clear the board because we got a giveaway, so we got to start fresh. Got Don, Needy, Donald, Donovan, Emmy, Josh, Jason, Waffles, and GDT. And then we got the rest. I just said bless you out loud like you could hear it. Thank you. I added Keltner channels to my gold strategy and they work so well. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I was just looking at gold earlier and I thought that they didn't necessarily work as well. Because gold looks like it can go on some runs. Oh, here we go. We're going to get the 200 break. All right, we are locked in for the giveaway. I'm just going to see what the chart does here. 44. See if we can't get that push that we have been yearning for. Zishan, where is this video? All right, I guess we're doing the giveaway. Looks like chart is bouncing yet again. All right, let's do it. It made GDT look like a black character. WTF? Got me. All right, this is for a 50K trade day intraday accounts. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. All you gotta do is be the first to the end. It'd be a real shame to see some of you get blown off the track right here. Super shame. It's a good thing none of you got blown off the... Come on, track! Wait, what? What? Oh. Yeah, don't ask me. Zishan's the one doing it, not me. Donald out to an early lead. Trying to fix some edit. I can always play it tomorrow. I'm driving into a bad reception area. I might lose reception. I'll be right back. Right back if I do. Ooh. Yeah, you got to be careful and not get greedy. I'm getting 5-point moves in the 5 minutes. Gotcha. Renaming GDT to token. JFH out in the lead. Oh, this chart, man. What a tease. What a tease today. Donovan reclaiming his Poctoon trades.
Welcome to the jungle, bitch!
Whew, sorry, I lost it there for a second. So I am lost. I missed it until I heard GDT is black. Yeah, GDT's making an AI video, or Zishan's making an AI video of the whole delivery man eating the donuts. And he was trying to use me as the guy taking the delivery and you as the delivery guy. But unfortunately, it's not working, apparently. It turned you black. Ooh. Yeah. That's where we currently are. I'm assuming, are you using, oh, Trader Crest? Trader Crest? Where'd you come from? Winner, winner. Trader Crest. Let's go. I didn't even see you pass Don or Poctoon. Let's go. Trader Crest, are you in the chat? Trader Crest, you have. I'll give you 45 seconds. Yo, he says. Let's go. Congrats, my man. All right, Trader Crest, what I need you to do, I need you to go over to your YouTube page. I need you to hit the top right button, and I need you to take a screenshot of all this, the avatar, the name, the @ name, and then I need you to go into the Discord. There's the link. And I need you to send me that screenshot. And once you do, I will give you the code for your 50K trade day intraday accounts. Let's go. Everybody clap it up for Trader Crest. Woo! Good job, sir. Way to win that randomized race. I don't know why. I'm kind of in a pumped mood today. Even though I haven't taken a single trade yesterday or today that wasn't on the challenge account. Pussy! Serpentines. Did you get the instructions there, Sir Trader Crest? Oh. Now we need a kelp sound. Yes. All right, cool, Trader Crest. I will see you in the Discord. Well, I don't know if I should continue to be hopeful. Handful. Where did handful come from? But the chart doesn't seem like it's going to give me any trades, so I'm thinking about just calling it. I don't really know what the point of sitting here is because it feels like we're just chopping around. And I did make close to $400 on the challenge account, so that'll put us up $710, which is pretty cool. Trader Crest, DM me. So click on my name. I'm Vesh in there. Should be the only one under owner. And message me directly, because I don't want you to have to post all that information yourself, even though it's just your channel name. But if you post it in the main chat, somebody in theory could take that screenshot and DM me real quick, and I would have no choice but to think it's that, to possibly think that is them as well. So I'd rather you just DM me from the get, and I don't have to worry about it. No cheating allowed. Oh, maybe we get a move to the upside here. Let's see. Waffles is like on it. Got it. Let me see here. Oh, he's even got the stream in the background. Let's go. Let's see. The one. That's the one. I'll get you that code real quick. Dun, dun, dun. Got it. Trader Crest, there's your 50K code intraday account for trade day. Congratulations, my man. Let's go. Let's go. Tell your friends. What we're going to do tomorrow, another giveaway. Tomorrow we'll do a giveaway for the 150K that I got. I'm still debating on doing members only or not, but it is an intraday account. Maybe we do, if we get a 150K, or any, oh no, we'll do, because I think if I'm in second at the end of the week, I would only get 100K one. But it's the end of day account and not the intraday account. You know what? I also wonder if you guys win Tradeify accounts from me as well, if those count as having an active account. So you would not only win, yeah, I guess it would. You'd win a free account from me and then get into the Tradeify Grand Cup for free with the account that you have from winning the giveaway. Big brain, baby. Don't forget when you're signing up for the Trade Cup in what is it? The Tradeify Grand Cup. I keep trying to call it something else. To use under the ambassador code VOLA, VOLA. Let's do it. What are we doing with our Trader Cup winnings? I don't know. But as long as we have 500 people, whoever out of those 500 people, how many people we have so far, I have no idea. I don't know if I can even ask and figure that out. It's intraday, Trader Chris. But now that I'm on the funded stage, there'll be end of day. So when I get them. So since I'm in the top 3, since there's only 3 of us there, it'll either be, I'll get 150K and then I'll either get a 50K if I'm in third, 100K if I'm in second, and a 150K if I'm in first. But yeah, if you win out of the people who sign up using my ambassador code, you get $5,000. Pretty cool. And on top of that, you're probably, if you win, going to end up in the funded stage with Tradeify. And if you end up in that stage, everything you make in the funded stage, you get to keep, which is pretty dang awesome. Well, 80% of it anyway. Ugh. So how much does that account cost? Intraday, 50K. There, let's see. So it's a $70 account that I just gave away. The 150K is a $210 account. Maybe we will do, and that's just the intraday. Maybe we will do members only for that one. $210 is no joke. That's with the disc. That's with code VOLA. What are the end of days? The end of days are 115 for the 50K, and the 150K is 262. Interesting. They also have static accounts. Static accounts are kind of in between those. I thought static account would be more expensive than end of day, but it's not. It's actually cheaper. Oh, because it's way less drawdown. That's why. And you get way less size. Talking about the trade day accounts, by the way. I'm giving Zishan like another 5 minutes, and then I'm probably getting out of here. The chart also looks like it may want to try to give us a chance here. So that's kind of why I'm also hanging around. Did you know if you get these lines like perfectly matched, it changes the color of it a little bit? See, look, it's a yellow line with red and it made it orange. Isn't that cool? Like, see how it's all red? You get it right on there. Look at that. It changes the color of it. Kind of cool. It does it for the green too. Here, watch, I'll show you. Gotta like scroll way out. No, I didn't get it. I'm scrolling. Let's get it perfect. Yeah. Oh no, that kind of looks the same. Is it though? Yeah, see that one kind of looks the same. Interesting. Interesting. You can't even see it there. You zoom in though, you can see the color difference. It's there. Zishan, any chance it's done in the next like 3 minutes? Let me ask my guy at Tradeify if there's a way to know how many people we got. Holy crap, I spelled ambassador right. Look at me go. I guess that's really not that hard of a word. I have a lot of accounts to give away too. Forgot about that. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 accounts to give away. In theory. Actually 11 if you count trade day. Because he was late giving them to me. So for anybody who forgot, no, I'm not playing waffles, or I'm not playing poker today, waffles. We do need to play though. Apparently they made a drop down on your the Grand Cup inside Tradeify's dashboard, where if you forgot to put a code in, you can now put it in. Just FYI. I don't know. Let me check my dashboard and see if that's a thing. Let's see, Grand Cup dashboard. Select a team. Okay. Mine says error loading teams, but I think that's because I can't be on a team, except because I am a team. So yeah, if you go Grand Cup and then to your dashboard, you'll see it. Maybe it's because it said I wasn't logged in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's because I wasn't logged in. It still has. Oh my god, I gotta take a picture of this. Oh my god. They still have the old picture on there. We need to beat the VOLA challenge where you get 1,000 chips and we get like 50. Someone has to beat you for the account. That would be interesting. Yeah, so where is it? If you click, so Grand Cup dashboard, and then here, There's a scroll down. You go down VOLA and then join team. There you go. I thought share on X would actually like give me a thing. I guess I still got to make my own post. Let's see. Do. Put like a white line on the side of it. Whatever. It's not perfect. Sweet, let me switch it to that PWT. Wait, did he have a tube? That would be funny. Wait, where'd it go? There's no way he has a tube. Yeah, it says PB. Vola, baby. Let's do it. Join the waiting room. Oh, they have something on their Discord. Let's see. Trade cup, trade cup. I don't see it. Oh no, that's live trader. I don't see anything for the trade cup. Major announcements. Click text. Oh, here it is. The Grand Cup. Announcements, updates. Nowhere where you can talk though. All right. I thought the chart was going to give us a chance to the downside. Now we'll give it a sec to give us a shot at the upside, and then I think that's going to be it. Zishan's not even here answering me, so. Come on, chart, do the locomotion. Not sure why the locomotion will help, but oh, baby, let's go. Get up there. Do it. Do it. Not doing it. All right, I'm gonna call it. This is crap. Chart sucks, guys. Days like today. I mean, if you're trading this stuff and making money, props to you. But if you're looking for specific trades and you're not getting them, go walk around the house. If you have the ability to set audio alerts, do that. Don't sit here and stare at the charts when you're not getting trades, because you will force a trade. You will end up forcing a trade, and I'm telling you, you're gonna regret it. Even if you win, you're still gonna regret it, because you're gonna be like, why did I take that trade? All right, I'm gonna give it one more shot here. It did get bought up here. See if we can't get a move up through 300. The odds of me getting filled up here at 317 are slim to none. But I'm gonna put it out there just to see. There we go. Go, 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 go. Come on, chart. Do it. I got all these green candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of 13 of the last candles are green. We need a spike through 300, not this crap.
Oh, I was talking about the giveaways. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna do one account, and I'm gonna let you pick my funded futures 50K core or an Apex, whatever you want. What are we bouncing off of? The 85? Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, I'm out of here.
Oh,
this
nice.
Is annoying.
You got the 65. That's where
I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate you being here. Have a good rest of your day. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Don't force any trades. Wait for your setups. They might not come. Go do something else. Do some, of your full-time job. Go walk around the house. Go for a walk. Take a nap. Do something that keeps you from doing something stupid, because you're going to regret it if you do. I'm telling you. I've been there. And I know a lot of times you got to learn for yourself, but All right. I will see you tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Until then, have a good rest of your day. Peace.